coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement, from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Luka Doncic. And there's Bryant. And it's Chamberlain in at center, locking down the middle. And the first one drops.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the night here.
A towering presence on both ends, Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Feeds it to James. Doncic looking it over. With the drive. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. And another miss by the East.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The pass to Duncan. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Kobe. Got a piece of it. LeBron right side. Doncic outside. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And Dr. J stamps it in.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Doncic against Robertson. Chamberlain. Another shot. They shoot again. Outside for Kobe. And finally they hit one. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Counted.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Doncic passes to Chamberlain. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Nobody near Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
and they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So for the West, Garnett, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Pippen comes in for Anthony. And it's Paul in for Doncic. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. The East leading by 5. Robertson outside. Pass break, here comes the West. LeBron against Duncan. Paul dishes to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, every defender wants to deny LeBron, but if you fall for the pump fake, all you'll do is commit a foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the East All-Stars?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Shaq's checked in for the East.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at... Oh, man!
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pippen, the pass to James. Stolen by O'Neal. Ball against Robertson. O'Neal outside. Back to Robertson. Outside Irving. 3 on the clock. 3-pointer. They get it again. Tries again. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Paul kicks to Bryant. From deep. Here's Garnett. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Popped up there for Wade. An emphatic LU jam.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here we go. The East with a fast break. Shaq with it. He's picked up by James. Out to Wade. Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. If you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hand. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Robertson passes to Wade. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Paul against Robertson. On its way from Irving for 2. Poked loose.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see. Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Robertson against Paul. Wade left side. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Here's Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Free throw, good, Irving. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Garnett the pass to Pippen. The West again cannot hit.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the three. The East leading by 11. Pippen with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal passes to Robertson.
Reaching foul.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Pippen.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wade outside. Fires from the wing. And it's Malone with the rebound. The West trails by 9. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Paul Pierce.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Baylor, he's checked in for the East. And so Irving nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Archibald. Baylor defending. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes to Garnett. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Robertson up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Here's Wade. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the East All-Stars heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
You've got Wade. Duncan out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Irving. And it's Robertson in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Pippen against Irving. Outside Pippen. 6 to shoot. Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
Hardaway with the steal. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. The kick out to Pierce. Outside, James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Wade with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Sweet move. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
LeBron passes to Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to James.
As usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Here's Wade. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Driving to the basket. And it's in there. Wade's got 6.
Aggressive slash from Wade. An absolute terror on the drive.
They get a hand on it. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the East. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving surveying the floor. He dishes it to Robertson. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. On the wing, Doncic. Wade is covering. Stolen by Wade. Outside Irving. Here's Robertson, and the basket is good. Robertson's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter. The East leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Irving over Pierce. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, that was a classic pump fake by Irving, luring in the defender to draw the foul and get himself to the line.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he makes the first. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Chamberlain's checked in for Pippen. Garnett comes in for LeBron. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Pierce. And Bryant subbed in for Luka Doncic. Both free throws good for Irving. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars, trailing by 10. Hardaway, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Robertson passes to Wade. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Hardaway with it. He's got 5. On the wing, Bryant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
Frazier, he's checked in for Robertson. Free throw, good, Bryant. The East leading by 7. Pass to Duncan. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Bryant. Back to Garnett. Outside Hardaway. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Shot from the inbound. Some nice passing here by the West. Clock at 6. Anthony kicks to Hardaway. And the West can't hang on to the ball.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Doncic is checked in for the West. Frazier outside. Wade outside. The pass to Irving. Duncan trying to break loose. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Frazier.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
The East making a switch. Baylor's checked in. Here's Frazier. He sinks the 11-footer. And the East leads by 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Doncic passes to Garnett. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's 6 points for Kevin Garnett.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Fans, your dance team.
Ball checked in for Doncic.
Your youth dance team.
Frazier with it. Chris Paul covering. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Paul passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Baylor. Hasn't made one yet. Now Frazier over Paul. Now here's Anthony. Ahead. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Steps back and fires. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that
taking 2 shots.
So tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
James checked in for Kevin Garnett. Both free throws good from Wade.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shot.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The East leading by 7. Chamberlain with the block.
2 minutes.
And here is Paul. Pass to James. James slams it in.
Paul, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the East. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The East making a score. O'Neal's checked in. A minute 42 left in the first half. Anthony finds James. Duncan with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The West trails by 5. Passes it to James. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Anthony. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. It's stolen by Duncan. Frazier with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Wade. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Wade's got 10.
Wade can knock it down from any place on the floor now. He's got a really pure stroke.
Paul passes to LeBron. Back to Paul. Some nice passing here by the West. The 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Buries the jump shot. And now a 9-point East All-Star lead. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul passes to James.
Are you kidding me? Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Frazier with it. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob. Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
And so it's the East All-Stars, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible talent. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the most fun out there. And they're sitting on a nice advantage heading into the second half. The West may buckle down and get a little more serious as they try to cut into that lead after halftime.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase. Right? So much talent out there on both sides out there. The East is bringing us so far.
And all of these guys have a huge competitive, loving to face off against guys as good as them. And that's not always the case every night. Real game from the regular season, most of these guys are the best or the second best players on the field.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony out there with James. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Paul in at the 1. Robertson against Paul. Down low, Chamberlain. Can't cash in from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
The West All-Stars have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Irving's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Paul. The East leading by 10. It's stolen by Bryant. Doncic outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robertson can't get it to go. The West trails by 10. Doncic outside. From the arc. The 3 ball from Doncic.
You know, if Luka wants the 3 shot, if Luka wants the 3-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
The 3 for Doncic. And the West hit again from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wade on the wing. Robertson outside. There's the feed to Irving. They get it back.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Garnett's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wade against Bryant. No good from Wade. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the West. It's a 5-point game. And a deep 3 from Doncic. It doesn't go either for Doncic. Wade feeling it out a bit. Robertson against Doncic. Robertson kicks to Wade. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And that's life above the rim. courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Luka on the move, and it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. East All-Stars on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Played with it, picked up by Kobe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
Basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw fouls.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
And James throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the pass to Duncan. Robertson outside. Pass to Irving. All alone. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Bryant looking around. Out to Anthony. That one's good from the corner. Anthony's got his first points of the night. The East leading by 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second-chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
So for the West, Malone's checked in for LeBron. Pierce comes in for Anthony. Hardaway is subbed in for Kobe. Malone passes to Garnett. Duncan with the block, and they recover it. Pierce against Irving. Shot clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the East All-Stars.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Pierce against Wade. From down in the low post, it goes. Wade's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Are you kidding? I mean, this is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Here's Robertson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 6 assists in the game. And Garnett has it in the corner. Pierce against Irving. Pierce dishes to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Oh, Doncic long range. range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yep, that one goes.
Not rattled at all by the contact. Duncan maintains his composure and knocks the shot down. You've got to love his mental toughness.
KG, that's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Robertson. 8 points for him. Wade outside. Doncic against Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 in this game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Robertson. And Garnett misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic kicks to Pierce. Dishes it to Hardaway. He feeds it to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
And the pass to Robertson. Here's Irving. Up again. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
D-Wade really playing well in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
The West making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Garnett. Pippen comes in for Pierce. Kobe is subbed in for Doncic. Robertson with it. Hardaway picks him up. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Chamberlain with the block. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. And it's Wade with the ball for the East. Over Bryant. Wade, good. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And just pulling up on a dime. The moment Wade likes the angle, he is not afraid to let it fly.
Up top, Pippen. He's covered by Irving. Pippen can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the East All-Stars. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
They've got Robertson. Irving is out there with Duncan. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. What a thing of beauty from James.
Yeah, I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Irving against Pippen. Right side, Irving.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Wilt Chamberlain, shooting 1.
One shot.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Irving passes to Duncan.
2 points. Tim Duncan, assisted by Julius.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. It's a 14-point game. Pippen finds Doncic. Back to Pippen.
For 2, Scottie Pippen.
Pippen's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Outside Irving. Pass to Duncan. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. And stolen by LeBron. To the paint.
Scottie Pippen, assisted LeBron James.
The East All-Stars on offense. Now Robertson. Wade outside. And there's the call on James.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Robertson, and the rejection by Pippen.
This is what Pippen is known for, a long, athletic, and exceptional, versatile defender.
Doncic passes to James. Chamberlain with it. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wade outside. The dish now to Robertson.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Robertson. So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night. LeBron outside.
Throws it up high. Chamberlain gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Duncan with the block. They recover it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Doncic against Robertson.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Robertson outside. Wade against Kobe.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Doncic kicks to Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Here's Robertson. Wade outside.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Pippen down low. Covered by Irving. Passes it to Robertson. Feeds to Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen with the steal. Pass to Bryant. Kobe's getting it done, shooting over 55%. 5 of 9 shooting from the floor.
Tim Duncan. Assistant, Oscar Robertson.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. A 2-point game. Kicks to Pippen. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Robertson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Robertson. There's the pass to Duncan.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backdoor.
Here's Wade. Pass to Duncan. Back to Wade. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Doncic against Robertson. On the wing, Irving.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Passes it to Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Doncic against Robertson. He dishes it to Irving. Back to Robertson. Outside Irving.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. 4-point game. Outside Bryant.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here is Doncic.
2 points. Scottie Pippen. Assisted by...
Pippen's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. Robertson outside.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
To the inside.
Down by Will Chamberlain. Assist from Luka Doncic.
East All-Stars on offense. At one point, they led by 16. Chamberlain with the block. Doncic against Robertson.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting that shot, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Inside. Out to Wade. Robertson outside. Irving against Pippen. Duncan outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with it. The pass to Pippen.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Outside Irving. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Robertson.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. LeBron against Duncan.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Irving against Pippen. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.